Hi everyone. Just wanted to take some time to share with you some of my thoughts here in my home house. Just thinking about different things that we can do as a Christian in this time when we're kind of under lockdown. And just want to kind of share with you some of the things that, the temptations that we might be under in this time is to feel anxious and feel that there's nothing we can do. And maybe you're just watching Netflix 6 hours a day and browsing the internet, being unproductive. But I want to encourage you that at this time that it's actually a perfect time for us to be productive in our Christian pursuits of God. God is still not unpursuable. He is the same today, yesterday, and tomorrow. And just want to share with you some of my thoughts even this time as I was thinking about this time is actually a perfect time for us to read the Bible and to get into the Word and to have the extra time that we have if you're not at work to seek after God, to do some online Bible study. I was thinking about the illustration this week in which I just thinking about how the grass grows, and some of you guys have grass in your home. And if you ever planted grass before, you know that you're not supposed to water it every day, but you're supposed to water it deeply every few days, or you give it a long stretch of time because you want the roots to grow deep. So that the grass, because it's looking for water, is going to grow deep, and then you water it again, it's going to grow even better. And I just kind of think about this time when we are sort of stuck at our home and not able to go outside, but it's a perfect time for our roots to grow deep in this time so that we can be seeking after God. And as we're seeking after Him now, and letting the drought of the situation to force us to look for God's truth and God's grace in ways that we have not looked for before. And when we do come back into our regular lives, come back to meeting at church, church is going to be that much more wonderful. You're going to be that much more grown in the Lord. I want to share with you a word that has been thinking about this week in Psalm chapter 1. This is actually just a very familiar passage, Psalm chapter 1. And it's talking about the root growing. It says, verse 1, "Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the way of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He's like a tree planted by streams of water that yields its fruit in season. His leaf does not wither. In all that he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but are like the chaff that the wind drives away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of wicked will perish." Just thinking about what this passage is saying is that in this time when there is a drought going, there's a stream of water, there's a water God. The water God is still here. You can still seek after the Lord. If you plant yourself by that stream of water, you will flourish. But the wicked who are not planting themselves by the stream, that is the water God or relationship with God, they will perish in this time. And I want to encourage you to not to live your life like the rest of the world, where they're just kind of wasting their life away at this time, but to seek after the Lord. So with that, I want to encourage you and let this time be a time of seeking after Him.